you listen to this. Good morning, Mr. Team. Not going to Cornwall. I'm going to California. See you in a couple of weeks. I'm Greg Harper says Rich in Gosport. Hi, Chris. I'm not on the way to Cornwall. I'm going to Los Angeles with my mates to ride Harley Davidsons over the weekend. And for a couple of weeks. Ian from Nashville. So, how about now on the text 808091? We're not going to California. Let's do that. Or Cornwall. That's it. That's what we're going to do. This is BBC Radio Online, on digital and 8891 FM, and on our balcony, our annual balcony show from Kew Glen to New Forest. Time for the news with Tom and 7.
BBC News on Friday, the 26th of August. Good morning. Draft plans suggest that major cuts are being considered to NHS services in England. The state of emergency has been declared in Italy as hopes fade of finding more survivors of Wednesday's earthquake. And police in Brazil charged the disgraced US swimmer Ryan Lochte over his claims he was robbed at gunpoint during the Olympics. NHS services across England could be cut as per wide-ranging efficiency plans seen by the BBC. The think tank, the Nuffields Trust, says some areas propose to reduce the number of beds by up to 20%. The health service needs to save £22 billion in the next 5 years to meet its financial targets. Sally Gainsborough is a senior policy analyst at the Nuffields Trust.
It looks like quite a lot of these plans at the moment proposing big, large-scale reconfigurations, shifting services or shutting services down, providing them elsewhere. Our research finds that in a lot of these types of reconfigurations, you don't save very much money. All that happens is patients simply go to the next hospital down the road. They're more inconvenient, they have to travel further, but it rarely saves the money that's needed.
The state of emergency has been declared and more resources are sent to the areas of Italy that were hit by an earthquake on Wednesday. At least 250 people have died in the disaster, including 3 British citizens. Residents of Italy are spending a second night looking for survivors who have been hampered by strong aftershocks. Marcello Di Marco is a local farmer who's helping the relief effort in Roberta Pescara del Tronto. He says when the quake struck, the village was busier than usual, as many people were on holiday.
This city was with many inhabitants for summer holiday, and I talked with a person who lived here, and they said to me that there was about half of the city full of people inside.
Surrey police say they're taking very seriously a report of a young boy being taken into a van in the town of Reading. The bicycle was left at the scene. Tom Singleton has more details.
A member of the public has told the police that the boy was picked up by a person driving a black VW van at around 4:45 yesterday afternoon. The boy appeared to be about 6 or 7 years old and was wearing jeans and a red t-shirt. He left behind a mountain bike which has since been recovered. Surrey police are analysing CCTV to try to find the registration number of the van. They haven't received a report of a missing child, though officers say that may be because he's from outside the force area. However, they also haven't ruled out the possibility that the child and van driver know each other.
The American Secretary of State, John Kerry, is to meet his Russian counterpart, Sergei Lavrov, this morning to try to broker a temporary ceasefire in Syria's second city, Aleppo. United Nations aid agencies say they have convoys of supplies ready to enter Aleppo and other besieged towns but can't get through because of the fighting. The UN aid envoy to Syria, Yacoub El-Hilo, was asked if anything could have made a difference in Syria.
Political will encourage on the part of the international community, including the Security Council, before you come down to the local players. This was allowed to happen for far too long, and now it is really a struggle to get it turned again in the right direction. This should have been done at the very beginning. It could have been a much easier job.
The Local Government Association says councils should be allowed to monitor how academy schools in England spend money, following a number of high-profile cases of fraud involving academy staff. £150,000 was recently stolen from the King Science Academy in Bradford by its founder and 2 people who worked there. The government says oversight of academies is stronger than in council-run schools. Brazilian police have charged the American swimmer Ryan Lochte with filing a false robbery report during the Rio Games. The offence carries a maximum sentence of 18 months in prison. Laura Bicker reports.
Ryan Lochte initially claimed that he and 3 fellow swimmers were robbed at gunpoint in a taxi by men with a police badge as they returned to the Olympic Village from a party. But the police say he made up the story, and officers produced video evidence that the group were actually challenged by security guards after they vandalised a petrol station toilet. The swimmer has admitted he was drunk and apologised, but he now has to decide whether or not to return to Brazil to defend the charges.
The report says sales at budget stores such as Poundland have risen by nearly 20% over the past year, with over 2 million households shopping there for the first time. According to Nielsen retail performance, customers are starting to buy basics there that normally have been bought in our supermarkets. And the weather, warm and sunny with the exception of Northern Ireland and Western Scotland with few showers. Maximum temperatures of 25 degrees in London, 20 in Cardiff, 19 in Belfast, 17 in Edinburgh. BBC News at 5:30.
Good man, Tom, thank you.
On digital radio, turned on 88 to 91 FM. BBC Radio 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Radio Parkin. We want to wish you all a very happy, sunny, outdoors, on the balcony morning.
Zero CCB, zero WC mobile.
Carol McCormick is donning his monocle. Coral McCormick is donning his monocle as he preps the Asylum Steampunk Festival in London with his sci-fi enthusiast pal. And representing East Sussex, Danny Davis has his shades on, skewers out, ready for a barbecue bonanza with his pals. He's off to get meaty chops and veggie treats before firing up the barbie this evening. Bringing it on, today's show is dedicated to anyone who's decided to go for it this weekend. And today's show is entitled, If You Do, You Will Either Win or Learn Something As You Try. And it is. God given, marvellous.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Bit of Friday, good morning freedom, bit of blooming on your BBC Radio 2. So, if you've just tuned in or your alarm's gone off on your radio's on, we are live from Glen on our balcony. Overlooking the Craigie Lawn on a gorgeous, gorgeous August bank holiday Friday morning. Not for Scotland, I know that. I apologise. You get one more than us, on aggregate over the year. You can text the show. Even though we're on the road, we brought our text message machine with us on 88291. You can email us, crystalm@bbc.co.uk. And grown-ups, you can call us for the last fanfare of the year before the kids reclaim it. A week on Tuesday, 0500 288 291, if you're doing something for the first time ever today. Currently, we're playing I'm Not Going to Cornwall or California. And Chris, I'm not going to Cornwall or California this weekend, but I am going to Coventry to see my parents. It doesn't get any more exotic than this, says Rob. Chris, we're not going to California or Cornwall, but we're going to Canada, says Jen and Jace on the way to Heathrow, see in a few weeks. And Chris, we're not going to California or Cornwall, but we are going to Cadwell Park, says Lee and his partner Olivia, and little girl Evie. So how about this then? The next text is on 88291. We're not going to California or Cornwall, anywhere beginning with C.
Home through the local mall. It's the devil with a broken heart. Says I've been let down by the armies of darkness. Oh, my whole life's a mess. I got the cure. I'm holding on to something new. I got the cure for you. All you gotta do is ask. All you gotta do is ask. All you gotta do is ask. The devil thanks God and he's on his way. Skipping stride, what a beautiful day. And a lot of words just like a wizard ball in his hand. Beelzebub knows he's got to save this man. I got the cure. Holding on to something new. I got the cure for you. All you gotta do is ask. All you gotta do is ask. All you gotta do is trees became a multitude of angels, singing out like the gospel choir. The riches and the power rose up, speaking the chariots of fire. Oh, fire. You rose up, from the chariots of fire.
Rick Astley, I love that song. I really, really, really love that song. What's he got going on? He's got some magic about it, that song. Richard Ashcroft playing tomorrow. Another Rick for us at Carfest. Rick Astley playing live, of course. Alison Moyet playing for us tomorrow. Stereophonics. Tonight, Jules Holland, the Dons, James William, ABC, Texas. Sunday, if you come to Carfest South, get ready for Jamie Dawson, Lonely Keating, Squeeze, The Alarm, The Feeling, the Military Wives Choir, Status already there. Carol Kirkwood, Carol on the telly, on the radio, from Carfest down to Mansfield Park. What's it like now, and what's it going to be like over the weekend, Miss Kirkwood?
Oh, Chris, right now it is gorgeous. The sun is out.
3WR clear.
And the cars are whipping round, just getting ready for later on. But the forecast for all of us today, well, there's a bit of cloud around at the moment. There's some misty fog as well. That will quickly lift. Then for the bulk of the British Isles, we're going to have a sunny, pleasant, dry and warm day. Now yesterday's top temperatures were 30 Celsius in Kent and Essex. Today we're more likely to see 27 somewhere in the southeast or East Anglia. But generally our temperature range very nice, 17 to 23 Celsius. The exception to that is across northern and northwest Scotland, where we currently have some heavy showers. Now those showers will tend to ease off in the northwest, but will still be heavy in the north and the Northern Isles through the day, with highs here 13 to 16. Tomorrow we've got some rain spreading up across southern England, moving north through the course of the day. Some of that will be heavy and possibly thundery. For Scotland and for Northern Ireland, though, you're going to have sunny spells, possibly the odd shower, but again a pleasant day. And then for Sunday, any remnants of that rain will clear eastern England, and it's a quiet day with light winds. Quite a bit of cloud at times, but there will still be some sunshine and still a few showers. And then if you are off on Monday, well, it's sunshine and showers. Many of those will be in the east. So after tomorrow's rain, Chris, it's actually not going to be too bad a weekend, not just for Carfest, but for all the other festivals and events taking place this weekend too.
Well mentioned, all the other festivals, lots of big festivals going on this weekend. I understand that Jamie Oliver's got together with Alex James now for one big festival. That's going to be fantastic. Reading already rocking and rolling. As far as Carol's concerned, we'll meet her later as we all go off to Carfest South. As far as this show is concerned, here we're live on our balcony of Chewton Glen in the New Forest. It is the most heavenly morning. And Chewton Super Chef Luke Matthews is going to be joining us later. Some barbecue tips, because it's very much the last hurrah for a lot of people. And we've got the weather, the perfect weather for the last hurrah. So he's got some top tips for sizzling and grilling this weekend. Watch out, Britain's Butchers, because we are coming to get you. Also, ABC playing live for us on this very... They're loving this new slot. It's called We're Not Going to Cornwall, California, or anywhere beginning with C. It's going great guns. Christoph, we're not going to Cornwall, California, or anywhere beginning with C. We're off to Dunkeld in Perthshire. There you go. Thank you, Jan and Mike. Sat at the ferry on the Isle of Man. We'll take some more of those. What time is it now? It's 17 minutes past 7, for heaven's sake.
Anybody who can sustain a career not only has incredible stamina, but is incredibly smart.
On Tuesday, actress Emma Thompson chats to Angela Lansbury.
It's my particular pleasure to offer this personal discussion about her life and her extraordinary, her unique career.
When I opened in London in Thy Spirit, everybody came to see it because they knew it was Jessica Fletcher. So it was a bit of a shocker to them. But nevertheless, they were quite wonderful. But they treated me like a rock star.
The legendary Angela Lansbury, Tuesday night from 10 on BBC Radio 2.
Talking of legends, today's of this day, for the 26th of August, comes to us courtesy of a BAFTA-winning actor who's taken on the role of Mr. Humphreys in Are You Being Served? Coming back to our screens this Sunday, BBC One at 9 p.m. It's the jubilant Jason Watkins.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Jason. Take it away.
On this day, 55 BC, Britain was invaded by Roman forces under Julius Caesar. In 1907, Harry Houdini escaped from chains underwater in 57 seconds. In 1985, Zoe Lafave broke the world 5,000 metres record. The barefooted runner completed the distance in 14 minutes and 48.07 seconds. In 1994, a man was given the world's first battery-operated heart in a pioneering operation in Britain. And finally, in 1995, Blur scored their first UK #1 single with Country House and won a media battle with Oasis for the top spot.
Thank you, Jason. He's free to entertain you. BBC One this Sunday, 9 p.m. with a brand new remake of Are You Being Served, followed swiftly at 9:30 by a brand new remake of Porridge. Norman Stanley Fletcher's grandson Nigel, Fletcher, his friends, has landed himself back in slave prison. All right, Lynn's next with a bit of trouble. This is BBC Radio 2 and a bit of Blur. Blur! And Blur re-released their debut album Leisure today to celebrate their 25th anniversary of My Goodness Me. You just ignore the chronology there. 25 years ago Blur got it together. Britney Spears also released Glory, her first album since 2013 today. The movies War Dog starring Jonah Hill. I've seen it, it's a great film. Amazing film actually. Mars Teller, that's out today. Festivals, you have no excuse not to have fun if you live in Manchester. Manchester Pride taking place. Foro Fest in Buckinghamshire happening today as well. And over the weekend, Townsley Festival in Oxfordshire, the Watch It Festival, the Music Festival in West Somerset. Shrewsbury, the Folk Festival there. Insomnia 58, the Games Festival at Birmingham NEC. And over the weekend, of course, you have the Nottingham Carnival starting on Sunday and going through till Monday. So, we've played a few games on the text this morning. Let's play another one now. Scotland, this is just for you, okay? Scotland, we know you do not have a bank holiday weekend, and we are sorry-ish, because you do, on aggregate, still beat us. You still get your 8 bank holidays, we only get 7, Northern Ireland, England, Wales. However, that doesn't help you this weekend. So you can now have the text. It's just for you, Scotland. Use it or lose it. On the text, 88 and 291. You can tweet us, all of us here at Radio 2, or Radio 2 herself, or you can email me, chris@bbc.co.uk. And here is your little text category. You don't do this very often, so make the most of it. It's just for you, and your text category is, okay, we're in Scotland. We may not have a bank holiday. We may not have a bank holiday, but ... okay, you fill in the gaps there. That's fine. Now, on our trials, travails, and our travels down from London yesterday, we bonded with our 5 gorgeous couples. You've given us all this dosh to be in these gorgeous cars and go sailing yesterday, and have a big buffet lunch today and a driver's banquet last night and go to Carfest and get all the VIP treatment this weekend. They are brilliant. We'll meet those 5 couples again. We'll say hello to them again and ask them what they've been up to and how they found it and if they've offended and damaged any of the cars. Let's hope not. But we have also been gathering facts. And Andrea and Olga, one of our couples, best fact so far. Andrea has been up in a MiG-29. Now, we don't think anybody can beat that, but that's out there too. If you want to try and beat that, that's fine. But also, this fact came in yesterday from one of the girls, Emily, who was helping the gang sail on the Solent yesterday. She said, do you know that more people are injured by champagne corks every year than sharks? Now, I think that is a brilliant fact. And then you look on page 3 of today's Telegraph, and look what the MCC are doing. Half a page, no more champagne corks on the field at Lords. So maybe they've been on the same website, having a look at the shark thing and been scared by it. Officials from the MCC issued the edict effectively banning any popping of corks in the stands after visiting teams complained that their boundary fielders were being distracted by the sound of them landing nearby and risking injury, mortal or otherwise. Believe that. 7:26.
Thank you. M61 northbound is closed by an accident. Junction 628, that's Harwich through to Chorley, Nottinghamshire. Accident between Ramsey and Retford. That's closed the A620. That's with Babworth Road in both directions. Breakdown in Birmingham on the M6 on the southbound side. Junction 6, Spaghetti Junction to Junction 5 at Castle College is blocking a lane. Thanks to Neil for his call about the A14 being busy westbound joining the M6 at Ketthorpe interchange. He reckons there's been an accident there. I haven't been able to confirm that one yet for you. And the M40, one lane closed by an accident anti-clockwise after Junction 16, the M40. Thanks to Lancelot for his call. Back for more in half an hour.
Thank you very much, Lynn. We're heading towards the final grown-ups fanfare of the summer after a bit of Gregory Porter.
Unreroute the rivers and the dam water feed. Some people down the way that's thirsty, so let the liquid spirit breathe. Some people are thirsty for the man's unnatural hand. Watch what happens when the people catch wind, when the water hits the face of that hard, dry land. Your hands now. Clap your hands now. Clap your hands now. Clap your hands now. Clap your hands now. Get ready for the wave. It might strike like the final flood. The people haven't drank in so long. The water won't even make mud. After it comes, it might come with a steady flow. Grab the roots of the tree down by the river. Dip your toe when your spirits low. Clap your hands now. 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 Dip down and take a drink and feel your water sing. Dip down, take your drink and feel your water sing. Unreroute the rivers, let the damned water feed. There's some people down the way that's thirsty. The folk are thirsty for the man's unnatural hand. Watch what happens when the people catch wind of the water hitting banks of hard, dry land. Your hands now. Clap your hands now. Clap your hands now. Clap your hands now. Clap your hands now.
Gregory Porter, come on, Scotland! We may not have a bank holiday, but we're all going to a festival. Our amazing friend Nick Roberts has organised electric fields at Drum, Lanrig Castle and Dumfries and Galway, and it's going to be banging. Mick banging from Gillian and Bobby in Edinburgh for now. Man, Scotland, Chris, we may not have a bank holiday, but it's a beautiful day, and we live in the best country in the world. That's it. Okay, in Scotland, we may not have a bank holiday, but, says Louise, walking to work in Aberdeen, I get to go for payday cocktails with my mum tonight, and it's a gorgeous day, and we don't care. Well, good for you. Keep those coming, Scotland. We'll give you the text for another 15 minutes on the text 808291. Merrily bringing more through now. Good on you. Good on you north of the border. Right. Deb Heaton, are you there? Let's get this fanfare underway. Good morning, Deb.
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Deb. Deb is in Abingdon in Oxfordshire. What a morning, Deb. Come on.
I know. Really, really, really pleased.
Stunning, isn't it? Okay. What did you do for the first time ever yesterday at the tender age of just 49 years old?
At the age of 49, I went into college where I've been studying for a year, and I picked up my GCSE results.
Right. First of all, tell us the subjects.
It's English language and maths.
And how did you do?
I got a B in English language and a C in maths.
Okay, are you happy with that?
More than.
Okay, good for you. All right, so what's next on the agenda?
I start university in September next month.
This is fantastic. See, I've always fancied a bit of that. So where are you going to uni?
Oxford Brookes.
Right, now how does that pan out with the rest of your life?
It fits perfectly. It's been a lot of planning, and it's going to be a three-year degree, and at the end of it, hopefully I'm going to be a social worker.
Okay, brilliant. Excellent news. Why not? And have you had any advice from anybody what it's like to be a mature student at university? Have you sort of delved into this?
I've been to lots of universities. I've spoken to lots of people. I think being a mature student is a good thing in ways because you've got, time management skills and everything. So it's just about, digging deep and getting on with it, really.
So you've been an estate agent, you've been an emergency call taker, you've been an administrator. When did the social worker calling come to you?
It started when I was at school first time, but things didn't work out. Life got in the way.
Okay.
And it's always been my dream. And finally it's come true with the support of my family.
I love that. I love that phrase, life got in the way, because it does, it does, doesn't it? Sort of, I think, towards the tail end of your 30s, and then you sort of reclaim it back again. You go, no, life. The tail is no longer wagging this dog.
Indeed.
All right. Okay, what are you going to do this weekend to celebrate?
I think we're playing London tomorrow with our local pub.
Perfect. Love that.
And then just having a nice time in the weather, I think.
All right, will the rounders take place before the pub or after the pub or in parallel with the pub?
I think it's a bit before and a bit after, actually.
All right, looking forward to the after, the second innings. All right, give yourselves a round of applause. Mark yourself out of 10.
It's a gazillion.
Gotta be. Thank you very much, Deb Heaton, Abingdon, in Oxfordshire, off to uni at the age of 49. Why the heck not? Adrian Parkinson next. Good morning, Adrian.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Adrian from Retford in Nottinghamshire, 52 years young. What are you doing for the first time ever today?
First time ever, Chris. I'm taking my tractor and a classic Land Rover to a vintage show and working weekend.
Where's that?
Ascombe in Nottinghamshire.
All right, pal. Come back a week on Tuesday. Tell us how that went. Right, we have the news now. Headlines 7:33. Live from the balcony in the New Forest of Chewton Glen. Here is Tom Sanders back at HQ, back at base in Londinium.
BBC News. Documents seen by the BBC show NHS managers in England are considering closing smaller hospitals and cutting bed numbers as part of efficiency plans. £22 billion needs to be saved in the next 5 years. NHS England says no final decisions have been taken. The Italian government has made available €50 million of funding after declaring a state of emergency in the areas of the country hit by Wednesday's earthquake. 3 Britons are known to be among the more than 250 dead. Surrey police are investigating a report of a young boy being taken into a van in Red Hill yesterday afternoon. A bike was left at the scene. Detectives say no report of a missing person has been made. The US swimmer Ryan Lochte has been charged by the Brazilian police with filing a false robbery report. It relates to his claims during the Rio Olympics that he and 3 teammates had been mugged at gunpoint. The weather, scattered showers in the north of the UK, dry, warm and sunny elsewhere. As for BBC News, our next at 8.
Thank you, Tom. I understand you have a special guest to introduce today's Golden Oldie.
It is a very special Golden Oldie this morning, Chris. It's chosen by the wonderful Jodie Schechter from Overton in Hampshire. He says,
I was probably about 13 when my elder sister, who was quite a lot older, used to listen to all these records. And she used to...
This is a recorded ID for GB3WR.
Like I was seeing it. Even now when I listen to it in my little summer house, it seems to be so much energy in that which makes me want to get up and dance.
And the track that takes Jodie back. It's Jerry Lee Lewis with Great Balls of Fire.
Good for him.
You shake my dress and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, upon a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I let you love what I thought was funny. You came along and you come on it. I changed my mind. This world is fine. Great balls of fire. Feels good. Oh, baby. Well, the sugar. You're mine. So kind. You tell this world that you're mine. I nailed that and I put on my gun. I'm real nervous, but this story is fun. Come on, baby. It's really crazy. It's just great balls of fire.
GB3WR clear.
Kiss me, baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Well, the sugar. You're mine. So kind.
Jodie Scheckter's Golden Oldie, Great Balls of Fire. I had no idea. We went many nights with Jodie on the DJ decks. That one's never come up. Will do from now on, that's for sure. And thanks to the Schechters once again for hosting Car Fest South for Children in Need 2016. Lots of people already there for this brilliant bank holiday weekend in Northern Ireland, Wales and England, but not Scotland. But it doesn't matter, does it, Scotland? Because Lynn from Livingston says, we may not have a holiday here in Scotland, but I am going to the Edinburgh Festival tomorrow, and I'm off on Monday as my 3-year-old daughter Jenny starts nursery. So, in effect, I've got my own Mech bank holiday going on. Linda in Aberdeen, she says, it may not be bank holiday in Scotland, but we do have haggis all year round, says my 10-year-old Jenny. Christoph, we do not have bank holiday here, but the sun is shining on the gorgeous Isle of Bute, just south off the west coast of Scotland. Summer often eludes us, with the exception of the odd day of glorious sunshine, but we're not complaining, as living here with its lovely community and stunning views makes up for it and some, says Becky. Good morning, Chris. It may not be bank holiday in Scotland, but the Cowell Highland Gathering is on noon this weekend. From Paddy Shiki. I apologise for the accent. Couldn't resist it, to be honest, in the end. Tried for a while, failed, just there now, live on the radio. We may not have bank holiday, but we're off to Aberdeen to celebrate Laura Christie's 60th birthday, and we're going to watch her daughter and new son-in-law perform in Maiden Dagenham from Heather in Maryborough in Russia. The problem with this tumultuous, anthemic, triumphant bed of bagpipes is it's very difficult to get out of. How are we going to do this? Sounded good to me. Here's Rich Stafford. Okay, our tune's being played at 100 miles away. Can you tell? We're live with the new Flash, jumping to me Flash doing a sterling job back at base at the BBC in London.
Are you looking this way? Surely this can't be. I know that you ain't like the other ones. might find some peace. Is it so opaque that you still can't see? Them right up above, I wonder what they can hear. I guess you fit some baby, weird mystery. I think it's too far yet. They don't know me.
Richard Ashcroft, okay, on the way. How about this? Florence and the Machine, we have a world exclusive. Great Britain, get ready, turn up the volume on your radio. Florence and her machine are back, and we have the world exclusive first play of that song in just 4 minutes from now, after the papers, which are next.
BBC Music at the BBC Prom. Jamie Cullum returns to the Royal Albert Hall.
And we promised you the very best. One of the things I wanted to do different to last time, to do something a little bit more collaborative, involving musicians that I've met along the way doing my BBC Radio 2 show.
Performing live with the Roundhouse Choir and the Heritage Orchestra.
The standard of musicianship on the stage tonight is unrivaled.
Highlights of Jamie Cullum's Late Night Prom. Tuesday evening from 7 on BBC Radio 2.
17 minutes, 8 o'clock, a bit late with the papers. We're live in the New Forest at Tune Glen at a hotel that hosts us once a year. We're live on our balcony. The frothy coffee man has left his coffee machine alone and is in charge of the percolating jacuzzi. We're posting pictures online of this morning. We're looking over the croquet lawn, and there are the famous 5 drop-dead gorgeous cars, which have raised almost £250,000 for children this morning. This year, rather, and part of that is, of course, this morning, because this morning is part of this year. Anyway, the papers. Apocalypse know how Britain's confounding the doom-mongers and enjoying a Brexit bounce, says the Mail. And, of course, the Mail did support the Brexit campaign. And the front page of the Telegraph, drinking guidelines, brand new. Drinking guidelines make women think they can keep up with the men. So I'll give you a flavour of these stories, delve deeper if you want to. Back to the Mail. Bacon prices to rise as the Chinese hog our rations. The cost of bacon is set to rise in Britain because of increasing demand for bacon in China. All right. The coffee bean gene. What about this? Revealed why some of us are buzzing after 1 cup and others need mugfuls. Scientists say the need for caffeine is in our DNA, with a particular gene found among those who drink less coffee. Tailbacks for 19 miles on the south coast, heading towards Dover, but police officers still find time for selfies, and they're taking selfies of themselves, and not other people, but the queues of traffic, which I know sounds a bit off, but frankly, there's nothing else for them to do at the moment. Forget sprinting, Brazen Bolt. Usain Bolt is now on his 5th day of his party marathon. I don't know where he started in Rio. He was definitely in London for a while. I think he's still in London partying. In fact, you may see him. Okay, he's basically getting everywhere. Robert Downey Jr., bless him, has slipped from 1st to 8th in the Stars pay rank. He only earned £25 million a year. Never mind. There's always 2017. Dwayne Johnson, now currently the highest earning Hollywood star in the world. £48.8 million last year. Woody Allen on the front page of the paper. In The Guardian, you're happier in life if you can forget things. And the front page of the Mirror, Sir Cliff, why you must never give in to your age. I won't, he says. This year, his 76th year. All right, Florence and the Machine, here we go. This is called Wish That You Were Here. We're hearing this for the first time together right now. Florence and the Machine. Rock and roll on Radio 2.
I tried to leave it all behind, but I wanted to let it go. I don't believe it, but I guess it's true. Some feelings, they can travel to there it again. Sitting on my shoulder, makes it hard to catch my breath. Well, before the
peculiar children. Typically birds and that type, can't wait for that. And happy birthday to Florence, who's Sunday. Excellent. All right, what's going well? It's the summer. Now, don't lament the end of the summer. Look forward to the autumn. And the Times is helping you do that. Look at this. The front page of the Times, the 30 hottest tickets, what to book for autumn. Get stuck into that. Okay, tomorrow's plans make today less gloomy. If the gloom is descending upon you, it's not here. We're in the New Forest. It's gorgeous. We're looking down at the famous 5 cars, the drop head, the drop top, drop dead gorgeous cars. You've got the DB5, you've got the gorgeous Ferrari behind it, you've got the E-Type, you've got the Bentley Continental, you've got the brand new Rolls Royce Dawn. Given, not given, but loaned to us by our gorgeous friends at Thank you, Lords. Very much appreciated. If we go back to the papers here, the front page of the Sun and the Mail, so the Bake Off still making front page headlines 2 days after its return. Look at this, Mary's Jaffa Cake tip with Paul. The Bake Off dunk-off. Would you dip the Jaffa Cake into a cup? Forget the contestants. It's Mary and Paul's tea time tip that has really divided the nation. Vassos and Lynn, please come in on this one. First of all, Lynn Bowles, where do you sit on the dunking of a Jaffa Cake or not?
Very gently. I absolutely dunk one. I don't care. I'm very, I'm very like that. I'll dunk anything.
Yeah, you would dunk. Yeah, you would dunk, but do you dunk? Yeah, because I would dunk a Jaffa Cake. But frankly, Mary said on the telly, because I thought she said, we don't dunk down south. But honestly, Northerners, they don't dunk Jaffa Cakes. We dunk our Vickies. But I think Paul did this to wind Mary up. Because I've never seen anybody dunk a Jaffa Cake. I'm from Warrington. I'm from like 15 miles from where Paul was born. I've never seen anybody dunk a Jaffa Cake.
What about you, Vassos?
I dunk everything.
We're like this, aren't we?
Yeah, I've been known to dunk like bits of meat. In Greece, we dunk.
Back off, Vassos. It's the Sambika still.
We invented the dunk.
The Sambika clown is still talking. Yeah. It's unbelievable. I don't know what's doing with this one. Okay, well, the Mail have said, what's going on here? Where do we sit on the dunking of Jaffa Cake? When Paul did that on Wednesday, I'm thinking, I've seen me do that before. And maybe, I think he successfully wound Mary and the Mail and Middle England up. That's what's going on there. What else are we going to talk about this one? Well, it's just a gorgeous story. Use your commentating skills, and you're good at this. You're good at picture painting. Remember Rio, okay? Forget the Sambuca last night. Remember how brilliant you were at this in Rio. Just can you paint a picture? The best words paint the best pictures. The best pictures inspire the best words.
Imagine just an English country.
This is a recorded ID for GB3WR.
This classy old hotel surrounding a croquet lawn, an absolutely manicured croquet lawn on 3 sides. We have 5 cars who've lost their hoods because the morning dew is evaporating off that lawn, and they just look so gorgeous with the sun.
I'm still preoccupied by the meat being dunked in coffee or tea.
By the way, Vassos, should you or I reveal to the nation exactly the focus of the centre of the croquet lawn at the moment?
You go on.
It's a lady in a bathrobe. Morning, sweetheart.
Yes.
Who is she? Is she staying here?
Well, let's hope she is.
I thought we had security. Right, let's have some sport. A minute of sport, then a bit of travel, then something very special.
Local sport this morning. We're on the south coast, so the sport comes courtesy of Radio Solent. It's just been emailed to me by the extremely helpful Jenna Hawkey. Thank you, Jenna. She begins, in fact, with "Come on the mighty Eastleigh." I don't know if that is official BBC Solent policy. Might be. So this is what the sport sounds like down here this morning. All 4 of our local leading sides kick off at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Southampton take on Sunderland at St Mary's, with defender Matt Taggart saying a win will be massive. Meantime, Saints find out their opponents for the Europa League group stage later today. West Ham crashed out last night. And highlight of the Champions League draw includes Pep Guardiola taking his Man City team to his old club Barcelona in a group that also includes Celtic. Bournemouth manager Eddie Howe says he's been given a selection headache ahead of tomorrow's trip to Crystal Palace. Portsmouth boss Paul Cook has slammed the media as he prepares to take his team to Exeter in League 2. And the new Eastleigh manager Ronnie Moore says he's not going to rush into making any new signings. Cricket, another good day with a bat for Somerset, leaves Hampshire facing a tricky last day in Bolton to save the match. Yes.
Your music's finished.
It sort of faded.
Rubbish.
Randomly.
Rubbish. No more Samvika Vasas on the road. No more. It can't happen. Is that it? Can we move on?
We can.
All right, Lynn, how's the travel?
Going very well.
Oh,
Very good, isn't it? At M61, northbound closed van accident. Junction 6 Horwich to 8 at Chorley. Diversion is via the A6. Barrytown very slow as you head north towards Chorley. Manchester, broken down lorry on the M60. It's clockwise. Junction 18 to 19. M66 through to Heaton Park. 1 lane closed. The breakdown in Birmingham on the M6, which was southbound between junction 6 and 5, Spaghetti Junction to Castle Bromwich, has been removed. But I've just heard in Norfolk, the A11 northbound is closed at Attleborough. There's been an accident. Still getting reports about the A14 being heavy westbound towards the M6 at Catforth interchange. Accident on the anti-clockwise M25 after junction 16, M40. Queues reaching to junction 17, Maple Cross. Apparently it's been brought to a halt for a short while, and it's the same story on the M25 clockwise, 5 to 6, M26 through to Godstone. Traffic brought to a halt for a while to remove a vehicle. I'll have more in half an hour.
All right, you have more now because we're on the road for children in need. Lynn, what have you been up to?
Well, I'm sure it's sounding like it's a bit of a jolly for you and the team, Chris, down there in Chewton Glen with our famous fight. The thing is, you can't forget, all this is about Pudsy's Piggy Bank. Every penny donated makes a difference to the lives of disadvantaged children across the UK. Last week, I spent the afternoon at Demelza. That's one of the charities supported by children in need. I've come along to Demelza Hospice Care for Children in Sittingbourne in Kent. I'm about to go inside. I'll be talking to some of the young people who use the services here, and also some of the people who work here.
I'm Sharon Harvey, and I'm the Transition and In-Person Coordinator here at Demelza. Demelza, as a hospice, provides respite care. We provide symptom control, so if someone's unwell and really needs that intake support but without a hospital, and also end-of-life care.
I'm Nazreen, and I'm a young person who comes to Demelza.
There is everything here for you, isn't there?
Yeah, it is really important to have activities during your stay, and it's important to feel like you're at home so that you are able to give the parents a break.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Just did me last
Is this one on
delivery.
your Bluetooth, or do you want me to phone the other one?
You what?
Is this one on your Bluetooth, or do you want me to phone the other one?
No, it's alright, you're on the work one, so it's on hands-free anyway.
Oh, right, okay. Okay. How you getting on?
I'm outside my last delivery. I've got 2 electrics. I've just dumped them round the back. I'm doing a break and then I'm pissing off.
I've got too bad then. I might actually beat you back today then.
Where are you?
I'm just across the Stemon Bridge towards Bristol.
Oh, have you done everything?
Yeah, all done, mate.
Yeah, I'm only down at Burnham, but so I'll be following you. Where are you taking a break?
Well, I was going to stop somewhere like before Reading, but I want to get past there. This is Reading Festival today.
Hold on a sec. I've done
Yeah,
my notes.
so I want to get clear and then let's do the car.
Cheers, thanks. Yeah, thank you. So I'm with you again now.
Yeah.
So there's another driver there, and he went off to go to the loo, and he said he'd keep an eye on it for me. So I've just dumped it all round the back and dropped their notes through the letterbox.
Lovely job. Lovely job. You wanted it.
Yeah.
So you are fun.
So where are you going to stop for a break?
I reckon it's going to be South Bends.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, I just want to get past fucking Reading today.
You do it all in one hit, your break, didn't you?
Yes, yeah.
So I normally try and split mine. I've already done a 45 today. Because my first delivery I was there for a while, so I've done a 15. I've just done a 30 at that one.
Oh, well, it's alright. Drawing it. Pissed off, have you done leaks? Park Furniture's new place.
No. I know it's overwhelmed. Well, where is it?
Fucking balls out. It's like the other side of Cardiff.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a pain in the arse.
Do you know what? I'm glad I don't have to go there anymore. It's a fucking... Where it was before, it's a pain in the arse.
Yeah. Yeah. So these are, I was looking at it, I was like, fuck's sake. Like the delivery times between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Really?
Yeah, so I got there about 4:10 yesterday.
Yeah.
They went, sorry mate, you we're closed. I was like, fucking hell. Yeah, he's like, he said, well, you know, you're not supposed to be here at this time of day. So, you know, I said, look mate, you know, I'm getting married Saturday, you know, I need to get back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, right mate, he said, genuinely, he said, I will take it off you. He said, but there won't be any beer. He said, but, make sure you're sitting here at 7:15 in the morning. He said, I'll have you tip by 7:10. Like, fantastic, thank you very much. And he did.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah. So, I went.
So where did you park up last night? Outside there?
Outside there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather do a truck stop, mate. I wouldn't be doing that. Well,
I just want to get on with it. That Polish driver last night, mate, it was absolutely wanking. Come over and bought it's like, 3 cigarettes, 3 cigarettes. So he came and asked me to buy a box of bags first. I was like, no, I'm going to He's like, sweet. So he charged me 20 quid. I was like, no, I'm not paying 20 quid for free rolling, mate, you know. He's like, oh, thank you. So I made it free. He come out with his 2 He's like, no, you drink. I was like, okay. Got up this morning, so I pulled past his curtains were still shut. He pulled into the yard about 2 wagons behind me, so I got in there like 6:30, so I was like front of you.
Yeah.
He pulled in about 2 wagons behind me, fucking fell out of his wagon to go and hand his paperwork in. Absolutely blitzed he was. Oh dear.
So that they will take deliveries from 7 then there now, will they?
Yes, yeah. That's, but they like to try and get containers in there first, so you know, you need to try and have a chat with the previous day.
Yeah.
He was as good as gold, bless him, so.
Is there any of the guys there from the old place, or?
Not seen any of them, no.
No.
I think it's still operating the warehouse down there. But it all comes in the leaks first, and then transferred across everything gets booked in there, and then it gets transferred back there. There's a lot of furniture vans in and out there all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know when it was all changing over, they were trying to sort out, you know, if we could still deliver it even at the shop.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't have it. Because it's been sold out, sold off to another company, isn't it? That's
what?
Park has been sold to that company in Wales.
To Leeds,
Yeah. But I know for a fact that every now and then that's going to be put on my Devon and Cornwall, isn't it? I'm thinking, no, that's going to happen. I have problems getting to Park by 4 o'clock on my Thursday. What chance have I got getting to freaking there by 2 o'clock? No, open hell.
How far down did you get on Wednesday?
Well, I done London first, didn't I? Did you hear about it? Kevin rang me up and he said, oh, any chance you could do a couple of drops, 3 drops in London before Devon and Cornwall? Yeah, that's all right, that's all we want. And he said, oh, you can go at 4 o'clock. I thought even better. And then he said, by the time you've done that, your truck will be loaded. I said, you were taking a piss, didn't you? I thought he was going to chuck it on the back of me Devon and Cornwall.
No.
I didn't.
He's fucking running around flapping like crazy. He's like, oh, well, where am I going to meet you? I'm just at South End. He's like, oh, I got to meet me on the A10, just off the M25. And, oh, God, like, why? I sat there for 2 hours waiting for him. Yeah, well, I mean, the second he was like, I think he stopped it and did his way.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't get out of the yard till 12:30. Fucking 20 to 3 I got out of the yard on Monday.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
20 to 3? Ridiculous. Where were you going?
Where was I going Monday? Oh, Midlands. Yeah, it was all about Birmingham. Yeah. On the Monday, I got as far as there's a place on the 303 we delivered to. I had a school. When I got there, I couldn't raise anyone, so I pulled that back.
Then I got to this place and I got there at about 6:30. I texted him before to say that I'm going to be there about 6:30. You know, I got there, banged on, because it's like his house, he lives there. And I'm trying to raise him nothing. I'm sitting in my truck for about half hour. A text come through, oh sorry, I'm in Lincoln. Fucking Lincolnshire, so I'll be back tomorrow. So I said, well, he said, the guy will be there at 7:30 in the morning. I said, I'll be gone by then. I'm fucking, you know, so I had loads to do down in Cornwall. So I brought his back and that school, and I rang Doug yesterday. I said, well, because I know Monday, Tuesday, I'm on Devon, Somerset or something like that. Just a 2-day run down here. And I said, is Billside Forge on it? He said, yeah, that's on there. I said, that's all right then, because I've got this, the Wessex Beds, which is just along from Billside Forge. So I do that next week. Anyway, I've just done a text from him that says, oh no, we're not going there next week, can you do it today? I thought, right, fuck am I? I picked up a wagon load of carcasses from, you know, the bed frames for the sofa beds, and I put the mattresses at the back end of the truck. So they're all fucking blocked in. I'm not going to go and unload all them carcasses and reload them again. That's for sure. He didn't ring me, he just texted me.
Fucking Dan was having a right go at Steve. Fucking stirred it up. He goes, oh, Steve's supposed to put some carcasses up. There was a collection note in there for him. Well, it was, but when finally he grabbed a load of paperwork to take it out, because they, you know, they couldn't get the stuff made in time. He took the collection note with him. Steve genuinely didn't have a collection note.
Yeah.
So he had done it, you know, he's on his way back when he done it all last week. So I said, well, have you got the carcasses? What carcasses? The guy's fucking mad. All, you know, got the paperwork. What was supposed to do?
That must have cost him £400 or £500 to get that.
Well, fucking...
That's it transported up, didn't they?
Yeah.
But Bundy won't admit that it